So if I think about my point of view on the programmatic landscape, I think it's changed quite dramatically. If you think back to when it originally started, I think it was about transitioning from direct-to-publisher deals, and it was all about cost efficiency. So it was about, we can deliver the same impressions or the same audience and do it at 20–30% less, right? And that was primarily in an RTB, non-guaranteed environment. Where we're moving is that I'm seeing it moving away from just being about efficiencies and cost to much more about the results, the performance, the efficacy of that. Much more sophisticated, where perhaps we were using one DSP, now we've got a meta solution where we're using multiple DSPs as well. And where data is now much more part of that conversation, both in terms of how we're targeting, how we're using things like dynamic creative to create real performance, real business outcomes. And so that's been the migration, is from, I think, more of a cost out, and now we're looking at much more of a value in perspective. We talked a little bit about what does premium mean, and I think, there are some table stakes, viewability, ad fraud, all of those things, white labels, black labels. Those are absolutely, I wouldn't even refer to that as premium. That's a cost of doing business, and we need to be working in that environment to protect our brands and ensure that they're getting the value that they're paying for. So to me, that's just absolutely what we need to do. Moving to private marketplaces and working with premium, if you will, publishers is one way that the clients feel comfortable, and it gives us the environment to be able to do that. So I think that that's just a fundamental, that has to be done, and clearly that's an area that we're trying to solve for, because as you move into automated, you're moving into bot fraud, you're moving into viewability issues, and so that's certainly solving those issues. We're going to make clients a lot more comfortable about moving more and more inventory, more and more dollars into this space. We've had a lot of robust discussion. Is it centralized? Is it decentralized? I think that the way that TV buyers, before there was digital, were doing TV, and those individuals within Carat now are video buyers and are very fluent in digital video suppliers and inventory, as they are with the traditional TV, linear TV suppliers and inventory. So we have to continue to evolve our skill sets. Programmatic is a specialty right now. There's some very specific things that come along with that. The landscape, the technology landscape, things like viewability and ad fraud, and the ability to leverage technology to address those things is moving so quickly that you need almost an R&D group that's constantly evaluating the landscape and making sure that we're keeping our tech partners fit for purpose for where we are today. So as an example, we work with, in the US, between 8 to 10 different DSPs at any given time to aggregate and create the scale that's needed, and we're constantly evaluating those different partners. There's then who uses the platform, and again, we need to move to more and more of our employees being comfortable using a programmatic platform to enable them to deliver, what our clients are expecting of us. So I think that we'll be moving into a more decentralized, but there will continue to be a need for specialized capabilities to ensure that the technology and the platform itself continues to be robust and fit for purpose.